Okay, so today we have Kiss Me a Lot by Morrissey. This is another one from World Peace is None of Your Business. And it was a single, actually, from the album. And we're going to get into this one today. Kiss Me a Lot. I like the title. Let's see what's going on and talk about it after for Morrissey Friday.
Stockyard, churchyard, your mammy's backyard. I don't care when or where, I just care that you're there and that you're kiss me all over, and then when you kiss me all over again. But still, more Celine. Stockyard, churchyard, your mammy's backyard. I don't care when or where, I only care that the two of us are there, and that you will kiss me a lot, kiss me all over my face. Kiss me a lot, kiss me all over the place. Kiss me a lot, kiss me all over, and then when you kiss me all over again.
Brooding outro. And we're done. All right. So Morrissey, Kiss Me a Lot. So, the last, well, I guess there's a lot of Morrissey songs that are like this, but not like this one, but are, very, where he talks about, unrequited love. He talks about not finding love, all this stuff. And I've been reacting to a few of those songs, at least, especially lately. So with this one, this is a nice jump back, where he's, I don't think there's any lyrics here where he's talking about, where he's being, self-deprecated to himself or whatever, if that makes sense. Where he's just talking about bad things things, whatever, because this one is just, it's a lot of repetition, where he just talks about, kiss me a lot, and when you're done, kiss me more, and all this stuff. And it's just like, it's a joyful tune, it's a jumpy tune. There's a Spanish influence here as well. I want to look up, actually, let me get the personnel up. Holy moly. Okay, so it's the usual suspects. I mean, again, for, this time of the World Peace album. But of course, Morrissey on vocals, of course, yes. Bosbor on guitar, Jesse Tobias on guitar, Solomon Walker on bass, Matthew Walker drums, and Gustavo Manzier, I want to say, on keyboards here. And I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know, yeah, like I said, there's a Spanish influence here, which really caught my attention. And again, like I was talking about with the lyrics, it's just like, I don't know if there's much more to read into this, but I don't think there is. It's just, where he just talks about basically, when he starts off the track. Let me go back to the lyrics here. Bastille, mausoleum, and the way he says this, especially because, again, Morrissey, I guess it's like 10 years ago now, but he has that gravitas with his voice, and, he's older, of course, and his voice just sounds deeper, or, more gravelly in a way, maybe, or something like that. But again, it's not as, high pitched, or I guess not high pitched, but it's because, again, he did have the baritone, but it sounded, when he was younger, it sounded, I guess, more youthful in a way. But now, in this time, he does sound a little older, which gives it a bit more of a wise sound to the song, if that makes sense. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, all that put aside, his voice sounds a little different. He sounds older, but it sounds, it's kind of gravelly. And yeah. Bastille, mausoleum, stockyard, churchyard, your mammy's backyard. I don't care where. It's just like, again, it just seems very straightforward. I don't care where or when. It's just like, I just care when you're there. You will kiss me a lot. And again, the chorus, I guess you would call it. It doesn't show it here on the lyrics, but I'm going to say it's the chorus. Kiss me a lot, kiss me a lot, kiss me all over my face, and then repeated, kiss me a lot, kiss me a lot. And I like this part here, kiss me all over, and then when you've kissed me, kiss me all over again. So again, like I said, this is just it's a different pace from the other songs I've, reacted to lately, and where and then he repeats, basically the same thing, the Bastille, mausoleum, and stockyard, churchyard, your mammy's backyard, I don't care, kiss me a lot. And then we go on, and yeah, it ends on that. There's not really, I mean, these lyrics are not really, not really, I guess, asking questions, or, like I said, or being self-deprecating. It's just, kiss me a lot. I mean, my goodness gracious. And I could see why this was a single. This could be, even when I took a pause there to bring up the personnel, I caught myself in my head when, the kiss me a lot, it's just, I mean, it's an addictive tune, I can imagine. And, yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, there's that repetition just will stay stuck in your head. And also, I saw that he performed this on when his first interview. I don't know since when, but I remember watching it a long time ago when he had his interview with Larry King. And Larry King, and again, it's funny to watch Larry King ask Morrissey these questions, because Larry King, I don't know, he was very, obviously, he, was one of the biggest interviewers in, I guess, in the US and everything. And, he had his own show and all this stuff. But he was asked some funny questions to, musicians that were like, I don't know, that seemed like everyone else kind of knew the answer, but he didn't really know this person from Adam. And so yeah, I just like when he would ask Morrissey, why was it called the Smiths? Your last name isn't Smith. And I don't know, it's just funny questions like that. But anyway, that came to mind, and he did perform this on there. He performed this on James Corden's show, just on another late show apparently too, on Chatty Man, I guess, as well. So yeah, it's just like he preferred this. Obviously, he was wanting to get this song out there, and again, it's just a song where it's like, there's not much to dissect. It's just, it's just a rocker. And again, I love the, the instruments in it, and how, again, I want to say again, the Spanish influence. And, just that chorus that, it won't die. It's just, repeated, and it just gets stuck in your head. It's just an earworm. And, so yeah, like I said, I can see why he was getting the song out there and talking about it. And there's actually on genius.com here, there's not much about the song. It's just, there's a little about, but it just says, Kiss Me a Lot was released as the 5th and final single off of World Peace Is None of Your Business. And it talks about here, there is a, of the release, Morrissey stated, so this is a quote, it said, what the artists said about the song. So it said, I humbly ask for all and any support with this download release, my goodness, which has always been waiting in the wings, if not for unpleasant circumstances, familiar enough not to be repeated here. Thank you to Adam Factory for making this happen. And here's the sound of Reason, Good Times. Here's to sound, reason, good times, and music that matters. So I guess this was waiting in the wings and it wasn't coming out. And then I guess, for things, not going to be repeated here, thanks for finally releasing this. So again, like I said, I don't feel like there's too much to dissect here. Again, I feel like it's just pretty straightforward. Maybe it's not. Maybe you can tell me in the comments what you think. But the fifth and final single off of this album, and again, I can see why it was a single. It just rings with, like I said, that radio, friendly ability, whatever, and yeah, that chorus is going to be staying in my head, I can imagine already, like it already was when I took a pause. So anyway, Kiss Me a Lot, and again, many people, I imagine, male, female, vegetable, mineral, whatever, want to kiss Morrissey and will want to be kissed by Morrissey. So this song, it's good all over. So anyway, I guess that's all I got to say. And also, just one more thing, I guess just wanted to say, I love, the musicianship here. I really enjoy the guitars and the drums as well from Walker. And yeah, just really enjoyed it. So all over. Anyway, I guess that's it. This feels like a shorter video, but again, this song is just pretty straightforward. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Very joyful song to end off the week. And I'll see you guys when I see you. All right.